So I was reading the book of Matthew, I was reading the book of Mark, and then was led to the book of Matthew, where Jesus multiplied the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. And a thought kept coming to me that, okay, when Jesus was given the things that's available to feed the many, right? When Jesus was given what was available and he lifted and prayed to the heavens. I looked at all translation. There's no translation says, except if I missed it, no translation says that he raised it up and prayed for it to be multiplied. All translation essentially says that he raised it up and prayed for it to be blessed. And then he broke it apart and distributed it to the many through the disciples and stuff. So essentially, the 5 loaves of bread was what was broken apart. It wasn't multiplied. It doesn't sound like it was multiplied, like made to be many, like more than 5 loaves of bread. But instead, the 5 loaves of bread were broken apart by Jesus and distributed, and all ate it and were satisfied. So what was coming to me was like, it's not about the quantity of what we have, but more so the quality of it and still stretching it. Like he had so much abundance, so much grace and stuff in his heart. He wants to feed the many that's there, right? He didn't pray for it to be multiplied. He prayed for it to be blessed. So it seems like the sustenance, that blessing, the sustenance of it is what sustained people, is what satisfied people. Hence today we break bread to eat the body of Christ and all of that. But really, the miracle is in the fact that he prayed to bless, he gave thanks, and he blessed the 5 loaves of bread and the fishes, but not so much for the 5 loaves of bread themselves to be multiplied, like to turn into like hundreds, but for the 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes to still be enough to feed the many and all still be satisfied. And that happened through Jesus. Isn't that amazing to think of that way?